This is Eli's truck, and he is having front end problems on his truck, so he's got to go. He's going to take it today and get an estimate on how much it's going to be to have it fixed before he leaves to go to basic training. They got it up there. It barely fits. I'm taking the trash down. We have some things to do today. I've got to go to the store. I'm gonna be making 6 dozen cupcakes today. And I wanted to make homemade icing, so I gotta go to the store. I've got most of what I need. I just don't think I have enough supplies to make icing for 6 dozen cupcakes, so I'm gonna do that. I may film some of that later today. I don't know. I don't know how interesting that would be. So we just take our trash to the road, like so. It's a big old can. We have a lot of trash. Hope that feels like it's gonna fall over. Oh, gotta be careful too. There was a black widow on this trash can the other day. It's really hot, and it's not really hot, but it's pretty humid, and I'm already sweating a little bit here, just walking down the driveway. So that's what's on our plate today, is grocery store, schoolwork. We're still doing school. Sophia's last day of school is Wednesday, so we are excited about that. I am as excited as she is, I promise you. We're gonna take the whole month of August off and then get started with the new school year. I think the 4th or 5th of September. I've gotta look at my calendar. And then there's a ministry that my husband and I take a part in that is going on tonight. He does it every other Monday night. I only do it, I only go if there are girls there. This is a ministry for girls and boys, teenagers. And sometimes there are no girls there. So he deals with the boys, I deal with the girls. I'm sorry, he and a few other men from church deal with the boys. It's not just Rusty, but why am I out of breath? So we also have that tonight. I don't know if I'm going. I usually don't know till about 4 o'clock if I'm going to be going, because we don't usually know till then if there are any girls there or not. So that's what is on our plate today. And we're getting a really late start. It's like, I don't even know what time it is, 10 o'clock or better. So we got to get this boat on the water. All right, the store we chose to come to is our local Aldi's. I actually don't come to Aldi's very often. I have different reasons for that, but the things that I have to get today, I am going to get it from Aldi's. I do like to look at all their bread and stuff like that. I need some whipping cream. There it is, right there. Decided to go ahead and get some half and half also. I used half and half in my coffee. The other thing be. I do need some olive oil, but I'm gonna wait on that. It's just, I love those bottles though. So pretty. We've been home for a while and I'm just now getting started on the cupcakes. I'm running much later than I anticipated. They don't have to be at church until in the morning, but I wanted to actually take them tonight. So let me show you what we're doing here. We are making 6 dozen cupcakes. And this is what I'm using. I love Duncan Hines is my fave. So that, to me, that just is the best cake mix that you can buy without doing it yourself at home. I am going to make homemade icing, so I have all this butter out. I may not have to use it all, but there's 6 dozen cupcakes, so I want to make sure that I have plenty, and if I make a lot extra, I can freeze it. I went ahead and broke all of my eggs, which they were already room temperature anyway. I want them to be room temperature when I bake. So they were already at room temperature, but I just went ahead and broke the amount that I needed. I need 3 eggs per batch. And this one box should make 24 cupcakes, so 2 dozen. You saw me earlier at Aldi's getting the sugar, which I actually already have 1 bag of sugar, so I'll probably get that out and put this up. I won't need all of this. And then we need vanilla extract. The last time I made homemade icing, I didn't have vanilla extract. I had almond extract, and it was very good to me. Got my first batch done there. I'm fixing to put liners in here and get these in the oven and then start on the next batch. And also, because I'm later than I meant to be getting these done, I had to buy some more butter, so this is still cold. These 2 are room temperature, but I've got to get these to room temperature also, so I'm hoping that they'll get there pretty soon. And another thing, the recipe calls for unsalted butter. That's what this is. I'm actually going to use 1 stick of unsalted and 1 stick of salted for each batch of icing that I make. Some of them baked a little taller than others. I don't know for sure. Yeah, they look done. Cooked for 18 minutes. Okay. I don't know if y'all have favorite, well, I'm sure you do. Everybody's got their favorite kitchen tools that they use, and this is one of my favorites here. These cooling racks, they're stackable, of course, and when you're done with them and you put them up, they collapse like that. Eli got me these for Christmas one year, and I already had this one. I've had this one for a long time. So I just put that one on the bottom and put these on top. And I really appreciate this, and it's one of my favorite kitchen things that I use. Another favorite kitchen item is this mixer. I really love it too. And I wanted all the cupcakes to be about this fullness in the cup, but some of them are less and some are more, or even that fullness I would be happy with. So I'll just cut the tops of these off before I ice them, probably. We are going to make vanilla buttercream frosting. This is a recipe from Natasha's Kitchen. And the last time I posted a recipe from her, I think it was cream cheese frosting. I had to change up the recipe a little bit because I didn't have some of the ingredients, but this time I have everything that I need. So for this recipe, we need 1.5 cups of unsalted butter. However, I guess I am changing the recipe up a little bit because I used 2 sticks of unsalted and 1 stick of salted, which makes 1.5 cups. So the recipe also calls for salt, but I may not have to use that salt since I've got salted butter there. So I will taste it before I add any salt. We are going to beat this butter with the whisk attachment for 5 minutes, or until it looks whipped, which I'm just gonna do it for 5 minutes. So, oh, beat it on high speed. The recipe calls for 4.5 to 5 cups of powdered sugar sifted. I'm gonna start with 4.5 cups and see where that gets me. All right, so this is our powdered sugar sifted, 4.5 cups of powdered sugar sifted. Now we have the butter on low, and we're going to add, let's see, it says medium low speed. So we have it on medium low speed. We're gonna add 1 heaping tablespoon at a time. Something that I like to do, I don't know if all mixers work this way. I know that this is an older model. I still love it. But I have to stop it once in a while and scrape the sides down. And then also kind of scrape the bottom to make sure that it's getting everything in there. Okay, I do believe that it is mixed really good and it tastes good, so I'm not going to add any more confectioner sugar to it. Now we're going to add 4 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now we're going to add 3 tablespoons of heavy cream. And it says you can use heavy cream or milk. I would probably use whole milk if I was going, yeah, actually the recipe says whole milk. We're going to add it 1 tablespoon at a time until we get our desired consistency. I'm not sure about the consistency. I'm fixing to try that out, but before I do that, I actually tasted this again, and I think it might need just a pinch of salt. So I'm going to add a pinch of salt, not this much. I just put some in my hand to get a pinch of it. So I'm gonna get a pinch, put it in there, mix it up, and we'll taste it again.
Every year, our church does an outreach for our community. We bake several dozen cupcakes, and our church then delivers those cupcakes to our emergency responders, like the fire department, ambulance department, police department, and just all those places like that. I think this year we may have had 100+ dozen. I don't remember the exact number because it's been a while ago that we did this. But thank y'all so much for coming along with me today. And we appreciate y'all watching our videos. I appreciate you watching this video. Stay tuned because we'll have some new videos coming out soon. We will see you in the next video.